When your heart is broken, it often feels like the end of the world as you know it. Colored days turn to gloom, and pretty soon midnight blues consume your nights, and you swear you've never experienced such pain in your life. Because the truth is, heartbreak is a killer, and yet here you are. But what if all the pain you felt during that heartbreak was okay? What if every feeling you felt during that heartbreak was normal and valid? What if one day you could turn around and appreciate that heartbreak? Find out in the next episode. Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed that quick commercial break and welcome back to the show. Today we have a guest speaker. Can you tell the audience your name and age, please?
Hello everybody, my name is Thalia Flynn and I am 19 years old.
Okay, Thalia. What was it like in the beginning?
How do you mean?
The heartbreak. What did it feel like? What was your experience?
What was it like? Well, your heart arrives in the honeymoon phase and you hope that you could reside there forever. But as honesty would have it, that seldom occurs. But it was like a movie for a long time, one of those feel-good ones, and the shots have warm tones. It was like going on a road trip with your favorite person and just blasting your favorite music on the way to the ocean. It was like you only saw in black and white, but now you could see in color. And with them, everything is orange, and it consumed your heart with warmth, as the thought of them is orange in itself, as they provided warmth for you. And your heart swore it could live in this color forever. I guess that's how I would describe it.
Okay, Thalia. Can you now tell me what it felt like in the end?
Oh, well, that's the killer, isn't it? You get so used to feeling on top of the world, and suddenly you come crashing down from this high and this realization that what goes up must come down. During the day it's okay though, because you have all these distractions around you. You have family and friends and work and school. It's not until midnight comes around and you're alone in bed and there's silence, except there really isn't any because your thoughts become amplified. So much so that you feel like you're gonna go deaf.
And how did you cope with those thoughts and feelings?
With distractions, really, by submerging myself with family and friends and schoolwork. It was hard to find a way to cope at night, though. But eventually you fall asleep and you wake up to those lovely distractions once again.
Now, did you ever feel crazy for feeling the way that you did?
Crazy. Yes. Honestly, yes. Sometimes it feels like you're overreacting. Some people can tell you that you are, especially when you tell them that it feels like you've been punched in the stomach by Muhammad Ali. So because of that, you can, begin to question whether or not what you're feeling is okay.
Okay, but what if I told you that there is a science behind heartbreak? Like, for example, the area of your brain that lights up when you're hurt physically is the same area that lights up when you suffer social rejection. So when you're suffering through heartbreak and it feels like you've been punched in the stomach by Muhammad Ali, like you mentioned, it actually does indeed hurt.
Honestly, if you would have told me that information during the heartbreak, I don't think I would have believed it because it did not feel scientific at all. But with this information, I feel like knowing that the physical pain was actually real, it's quite comforting in itself.
How do you feel now, though, about the heartbreak?
In all honesty, I'm grateful. Which, coming by the look of your face, is a bit weird to say, I imagine.
Oh, don't mind my face. But why are you grateful?
Because I had this rare opportunity of getting close to somebody, and that is not something that I will ever regret or look down upon. And when you take a step back and reflect on the relationship and your emotions related to the heartbreak, you can learn about yourself, and surely you can learn about what you would want in a future relationship.
Now, how did you get to that point? Surely it wasn't overnight.
Oh my god, no. Surely during the time I wish it did happen overnight, but if I'm being honest, it took time, a lot of time, and I know that must be the cliche answer you receive in these interviews, but the time allowed me to accept, my feelings and become grateful for the heartbreak I experienced.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Dahlia Flynn with Heartbreak Matters. Now, how would you like to go get your heart broken?